Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Bunch formation for these receivers. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Aggies are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and 4 effort. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. It's Humphries. It's a running room. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Sun Devils! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You got to keep going.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. They didn't give him much on the return, but they were in prime scoring position at the 22. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Touchdown, Arizona State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He makes a catch. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Fast completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window at the intended.
And he's got it inside the 35. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. To the air, it's Knight. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They punctuate the chance for the trip to the end zone.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Reels it in down the left side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it first and 10 inside the 40. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Knight. Throws for the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really...
He's running free down the middle. And he's brought down after a huge completion. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and 10 just outside the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. Punch it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a man, it's Love. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Bringing the heat. It's complete on the right side. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage? The Aggies, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Knight. And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere. An absolute ball.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He fires one deep over the middle. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle is finally made. To the air on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it. And he ran away from the crowd. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Arizona State! All of that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. They're going to get on top of it, and the onside kick is successful. Looking for room. It's Claiborne. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake.
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, you know the offense is going to come out trying to get this guy the football, right? He's their best receiver. He's their best receiving target. Great job on defense knocking that one away.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Caught over the middle, it's Fleming. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. He might want another play. Wants to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He'll take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his tight end. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. A shot toward the end zone. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. It's Claiborne. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Here's a heat. Oh! he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Here comes the heat. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll give it to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. With the catch, it's Coleman. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's right. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
7, Arizona State, 0.
So first down here as they go back to work. On the ground, it's Claiborne. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Demon Deacons will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
On third down, going up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
And the Demon Deacons have this offense rolling. There he goes. Bust through behind his pad. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. The Demon Deacons with the 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Berry. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Sun Devils will kick it away to start. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Moving away from pressure. Finds some fresh air. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Moving out of the pocket. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. The Sooners get the 1st down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Scoops it up. Still a live ball.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to get behind the defense. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Sooners decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Delivers the stiff arm. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Special teams proving to be special. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. A really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Knight. That's caught. It's Moore. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
On the run, it's Jordan. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
They were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. It's Coleman. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. The quick out. And some room to work. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. The Sooners want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing in his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Makes the grab. It's Fleming. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
To the air, it's Jordan. He unleashes a long one. Makes a grab for a big play. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Touchdown, Arizona State! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Knight. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker. It's right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Sooners in the hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. Under fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Throws to the wideout. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, fourth and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last fourth down there.
Wants to keep it in the air. Unleashes one deep. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking to scramble. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To throw, it's Jordan. Sends it downfield. Makes a grab on the shot. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on a
catch and stride inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Trying to find the end zone. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.